everyone, and welcome back to Slow and Clear English Podcast,
where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I am great today. I read a very nice article this morning, and I learned a wonderful new word.
A new word. Tell me.
The word is magnificent. It means very beautiful, very grand.
Magnificent. That is a big word. Very nice. Can you use it in a sentence?
Of course. The sunset last night was magnificent. So beautiful and grand.
Magnificent sunset. I can picture it in my mind.
Good. I love learning new words. It makes my day better. And you, Jake, how are you?
I am okay, but I have a small problem.
A problem? What happened?
Yesterday, I also learned a new word, a very nice word. I was so happy, but today I cannot remember it.
Oh no, what was the word about?
It was a feeling word, a happy feeling. I know I wrote it somewhere, but I cannot find it, and my brain is empty.
Was it delighted?
Yes, delighted. That was the word. How did you know?
Lucky guess. But Jake, this is very common. Many people learn a new word, and the next day, the word is gone.
Yes, my brain is like a bag with a hole. Words go in, words fall out.
A bag with a hole. That is a very funny picture.
It is not funny for me, Judy. It is my life.
Well, that is actually our topic today.
Remembering words?
Yes, today we are talking about how to remember new words, and I have 5 tips for you.
5 tips? My brain needs all 5 of them.
Don't worry, these tips are simple and they really work.
But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button and share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners. Okay, now let's start. So Jake, let me ask you something. When you learn a new word, what do you do?
I hear the word, I think, oh, nice word, and then I move on.
You move on? You don't do anything else?
No, I just continue and the next day, gone.
This is very common. Most people do the same thing. You hear a word, you understand it, but you don't do anything to keep it in your brain.
To keep it, like keeping food in the fridge.
Yes, if you leave food on the table, it goes bad. You need to put it in the fridge. Words are the same. You need to store them properly.
Store them in my brain fridge.
Yes, your brain fridge. And today I will show you 5 ways to do that. 5 tips. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, tip number 1. The name is picture it.
Picture it. What does that mean?
It means when you learn a new word, make a picture in your mind. See what the word means. Imagine it.
See the word. Like in a book?
No, see the meaning. Close your eyes. Create an image.
An image in my head.
Yes, let me show you. The word is huge. Huge means very, very big. Now close your eyes. What do you see?
I see a big mountain with snow on top. Very tall.
Perfect. Now, every time you hear huge, your brain sees the mountain. The picture and the word are connected.
Oh, the picture helps me remember.
Yes. Let's try another one. The word is tiny. Tiny means very, very small. Picture it.
Tiny. I see a small ant on a green leaf.
Beautiful. Huge, big mountain. Tiny, small ant on a leaf. See how easy that is?
The pictures stay in my brain.
Yes, our brains are very good at remembering pictures, much better than remembering just words on a page.
So when I learn delicious, I should imagine a hot pizza with melting cheese. I can almost smell it.
Perfect example. You can imagine the smell, the taste, even the sound. The more details in your picture, the stronger the memory.
A movie in my head, not just a word.
Exactly. A movie, not just a word. And one more trick, the funnier the picture, the better you remember.
Funnier?
Yes, imagine a tiny ant carrying a huge pizza. That is funny, and you will never forget tiny or huge.
A tiny ant with a huge pizza. That is a great picture.
The stranger the picture, the stronger the memory.
Tip 1. Picture it. See it in my mind, make it funny.
You got it. Good. Tip number 2. The name is say it out loud.
Say it out loud. Very clear name.
Yes, when you learn a new word, say it. Don't just read it. Don't just think it. Open your mouth, say the word.
Why is saying it so important?
Because when you say a word out loud, 3 things happen. Your ears hear it, your mouth practices it, and your brain remembers it better.
3 things at the same time.
Yes, and here is the trick. Don't say it 1 time. Say it 5 times, or even more.
5 times.
Yes, let me show you. The word is wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful.
That was fun to watch.
Now you try. Say delighted 5 times.
Okay. Delighted, 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 delighted.
How does it feel?
It feels natural now, like I own the word. It is mine.
Yes, when you say a word many times, it becomes yours. Your mouth knows it, your ears know it. It is part of you now.
I like that feeling. The word is mine.
And you can do this anywhere. In the shower, on a walk, in your car, before bed.
People will think I'm crazy walking down the street saying, delighted, delighted, delighted.
Maybe, but you will remember the word forever.
I choose memory over looking normal.
Good choice. Tip 2, say it out loud. Say it 5 times, make it yours.
Make it mine. I like that.
And one more thing, try saying the word in different ways. Say it slowly, then fast. Say it loud, then quiet, like a game.
Delighted. 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 Delighted.
See? Now your mouth really knows this word.
My mouth knows it, my ears know it, my brain knows it. 3 friends.
Excellent. Tip number 3. Are you ready?
Ready.
Tip 3 is use it right away.
Use it right away. You mean make a sentence?
Yes, when you learn a new word, use it immediately. Don't wait. Don't say, I will use it later. Use it now. Make a sentence.
Why right away?
Because using a word is the best way to remember it. When you just read a word, you forget it quickly. When you use it in a sentence, it stays much longer.
Okay, let me try right now.
Good. Use the word delighted.
I was delighted to see my friend at the cafe.
Perfect. That is a beautiful sentence. Now try huge.
The pizza was huge. I could not finish it.
Excellent. See? You used the words. Now they are part of a real story, part of your life.
A real story from my life. That is the key?
Yes, the best sentences use your own life, your own experiences. That makes the word personal. And personal words are easy to remember.
Because they are connected to me, to my story.
Exactly. Not just a word in a book, a word in your life.
Let me try one more. I was delighted when Judy said my sentence was perfect.
That is a wonderful sentence, and it is 100% true.
Tip 3, use it right away. Make a sentence, use my own life.
Perfect. You are doing so well, Jake. Tip number 4.
Thank you, Judy. What is tip 4?
Tip 4 is write it down.
Write it down. In a notebook?
Yes. Get a small notebook just for English words, your vocabulary notebook. Every time you learn a new word, write 3 things.
3 things. What 3 things?
The word, the meaning, and 1 example sentence.
Word, meaning, sentence.
Yes. For example, word delighted, meaning very happy, sentence I was delighted to get your message.
That is very simple.
Simple but powerful. Writing helps your brain in a special way. When you write with your hand, your brain pays more attention.
More than just reading?
Yes, your hand, your eyes, and your brain all work together when you write. The memory becomes stronger.
The hand helps the brain. Interesting.
Yes, so a small notebook with your words, that is your treasure.
Judy, I have a confession.
A confession? Tell me.
I had a vocabulary notebook once, a beautiful one. Green cover. I wrote 10 words on page 1, very neat, very organized.
And then?
And then I never opened it again. Page 1 was beautiful, page 2 was empty.
Page 1 only, Jake.
Page 1 was perfect, but page 2 never happened.
Well, today is a new start. But here is my advice. Don't write 20 words at once. Just write 1 or 2 words every day. 1 or 2, that is enough.
1 or 2 every day. Very small.
At the end of 1 month, 40 or 50 new words, all in your notebook. That is real progress.
50 new words in 1 month just from writing 1 or 2 every day. That adds up.
Yes, small every day, big over time, and your page 2 will be full.
My page 2, finally.
Tip 4, write it down. Word, meaning, sentence, every day.
I will buy a new notebook today. A blue one this time.
And now our last tip, tip number 5.
What is it?
Tip 5 is go back.
Go back. Go back where?
Go back to your old words, review them, look at them again.
Old words, but I want to learn new words.
I know, everyone wants new words, but here's the problem. You learn new words on Monday, but you never look at them again, and by Friday, gone.
So I learned 5 words on Monday, but by Friday, Monday's words are gone.
Exactly. You always move forward, but you never look back, and the old words disappear.
That is what happens to me every time.
So tip 5 is very simple. Every day, spend 2 minutes reviewing old words. Open your notebook, read the words from last week, say them out loud, read your sentences.
Just 2 minutes?
Just 2 minutes, but very important. Your brain needs to see a word many times before it stays forever. 1 time is not enough. 5, 10, 15 times, then it stays.
How often should I go back?
A good plan is this. Learn a word today, review it tomorrow, review it again after 3 days, then after 1 week. Each time the word gets stronger.
So the space between reviews gets longer.
Yes, at first you review often. Later you review less because the word is already strong in your brain.
Like watering a plant. At first, every day, water, water, water. Later, the roots are strong, you water less.
That is a beautiful example. Yes, exactly like a plant. You grow your vocabulary like a garden.
A word garden. I like that.
And going back is how you keep it alive. Without review, the garden dies.
2 minutes every day to keep my garden alive.
That is all you need. And here's one more idea. When you review, use all 5 tips together. Picture the word, say it out loud, make a new sentence. Everything together.
All 5 tips on old words too?
Yes, that makes the review very powerful.
5 tips. Old words and new words. Together.
Now you understand the whole system.
Tip 5, go back. Review old words. Water my word garden.
Perfect. Okay, let's review our 5 tips.
Yes, I want to say them all.
Today we talked about how to remember new words. Jake, tip 1.
Tip 1, picture it. Make a picture in my mind. See the word.
Good. Tip 2.
Tip 2, say it out loud. Say the word 5 times. Make it mine.
Tip 3.
Tip 3, use it right away. Make a sentence with the new word. Use my own life.
Tip 4.
Tip 4, write it down. Word, meaning, sentence. In my notebook. Every day.
And tip 5.
Tip 5, go back. Review old words. Water my word garden.
You remembered everything, Jake.
Because I used all 5 tips just now.
See? They work. And now you will never forget delighted again.
Never. Delighted is mine forever now.
Picture it, say it, use it, write it, go back.
5 tips. No more bag with a hole.
No more bag with a hole. Now you have a strong brain fridge.
The best brain fridge in the world.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, everyone. This was a very useful episode. Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
Tell us, which tip will you try first? Tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, tip 4, or tip 5?
We would love to read your answers. Tell us which tip you like best.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.